Good afternoon, everybody, or almost evening. It looks like it's 4:25. What is that called? Early evening. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here because I know I've had this Jonbenet Ramsey story scheduled for a couple days, and I keep changing it because it's an endless rabbit hole, and it is really deep, a lot deep. Well, I mean, I kind of knew it was deep, but there's just more to it than I thought. So, anyway, I just wanted to explain why I have to keep changing the date on it. But I did set my date for tomorrow. I set a goal. Just kidding. I set a goal. Um, and I am going to try to reach that goal tomorrow because I have been keeping, I've got so many notes. But I do want to put some pictures with it so that I can show people what I'm talking about, and you can look at the description for the live tomorrow to understand. It does a little bit better explanation on what I'm talking about because I've got several theories, okay, that we're going to look at, okay? And I will tell you what they are so that you'll know what to do tomorrow when you come back, or what, we're going to talk about. First of all, I am going to talk about the possibility of John Ramsey's connection with a very high echelon of people who have now been shown to have a history of child PEDO type of behaviors. Um, he is it, he has business ties with the Clintons, with the Bushes, and others. He has ties with Lockheed Martin, which has ties with Goldman Sachs, and he also there's another. I have this in my notes. I'll be going over this. But okay, so there are several theories on what happened. Of course, everybody always sticks to the parent thing. That's what they always go to first. With this case, I've got to admit, I do feel the parents are involved, possibly some way, in one of my theories. But not the way that you would think. Like, I don't think that they personally themselves did something to John Benet unless it was during a ritual. I'll say that much. I do think it's possible that it could be tied to SRA, which you can look that up if you don't know what that means, because it'll probably get taken down if I say it. I already have made a part two before, and I put it out there, and it wasn't out there, I don't think, 2 days, and it was taken down, and I got a strike for that. Yeah, and that was really honing in on some of the stuff with surrounding John Ramsey, and I believe there's a reason for that. So I will say that tomorrow, I will have so many of my notes ready, and I will have a lot more of my facts straight with the pictures. I don't know how to edit. I wish I could like do the video like a lot of people do and know how to edit it with the pictures in there and all that kind of stuff. But I'll eventually learn. But right now, my headspace is not there. But I started this a while back. Then my son passed away. So, and then it was right after they did take my part two down, which got into the John Ramsey stuff, which really leads into the parents period. Um, and then it's possibly a cover up for their son Burke. Um, and then we have the neighbor. Yeah, over at the Burnhill's house. There was a boarder there, and his name was Glenn Mayer. They talked about it a little bit early on in this case, around 96 or 97. Um, they were bringing that up. They found out that, and there are some very weird circumstances around him. And I'm going to show a plausible theory that it could have been this man. Okay, so we're going to get into that. So I'm really going to focus though on the satanic ritual abuse and the fact of the possible border. Okay. We're really going to look at those two um, theories tomorrow when I do this. Okay. But I really want to make sure that I have my facts straight, and I want to give you as much truthful information, that I can, and that kind of thing. And I do want to have pictures to show you. I will give you a warning if this type of stuff, like SRA, which I just said that a minute ago is satanic ritual abuse, if that kind of stuff bothers you, or talking about the trafficking of children bothers you, this may not be the live for you. Also, there's going to be some pictures that are going to be graphic of the actual scene and of little Jonbenet, and it has to be shown to explain one of the things with my theory of what happened. If the parents indeed did possibly have something to do with it in a cover up situation. And there's proof of that with the picture, the last picture. Okay. And that's as far as I'm going to go today, because I'm going to make this so short. This was just an announcement, basically, to just tell you I love you and I haven't forgotten about all of you. Y'all know that I'm going through the grief process here, but I am still trying to stay productive and, still trying to find answers for these children. I realize this has been a long time ago. 1996, that's a long time ago. But that doesn't still mean that she doesn't deserve justice and to find out what really happened. So, you know, anyway, um, I've looked at this case since this happened, because being involved in child beauty pageants myself, like, it did make me very interested in this. And at first I was very, 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 what's the word, defensive about them really trying to pin it on the child beauty pageants, because I really don't think that is the reason at all. Now, could it have a little bit of tie-in possibility with some child modeling and some? Yes, it could, and I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. But anyway, I just want to let you know I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. And I'm going to definitely try to have all this together by tomorrow, but just give me a little grace and mercy for the season I'm going through right now. Okay. And I love you, and as usual, y'all know, I don't know what's going on with my phone, but as you know, that you can leave if you have any prayer requests, leave them down in the comment section, and I will definitely pray for you. All right. I love you, and I hope you join my live tomorrow. I promise I'll be there. Well, if the water, well, like my grandma said, if what is it? If the, what is it? And the creek don't rise. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. That's what it is. So I'll be here tomorrow, Lord willing, and if the creek don't rise. I love you. Y'all have a great Wednesday. Bye.